yo, what do you do? What's up? Claire Grace and Funzo here, and as you can tell, I've got my favorite who is not so happy. We've got Sibu from Fan of the Drive. I'm sorry. What went wrong with Mercedes today?
Do you really want me to say it?
Please do.
They came back today. This is flashbacks of Austria again, where it looks like we have it. It's right there for the taking. And then a suspect decision came out, and then all of a sudden we're in fourth position. And you could just see the drastic change in pace because of the way George was driving when he got the softs put on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm starting to need therapy. Like, I'm starting to...
Mercedes fans,
I'm a medical mess. Like, I'm not okay. This isn't right. It doesn't feel right. Something's off-putting. But let's be real. There was nothing we could do against that RB18, which is why, Adrian, I'm saying I can get you the bag, bro. I know Red Bull's paying you, but I don't know anyone at Merck, but I can probably get you a bag somewhere. But he can't keep doing this. This RB18 is untouchable.
Listen, I think you must get Hannah as well.
Hannah, you know she's in her bag. Let me holler at Hannah.
You need all help possible at this point.
I need everything. No, the kid, he drove well in there, but I really think we had it today. Yeah. It really looked like we had it. We found pace from I don't know where.
And that's the funny thing, right, about Mercedes, is that at some point, one race, looking good, next race, you're like, okay, they might have it, and then they know it to be found. So where are you now when you're looking into Monza? How are you feeling about Monza?
Obviously, again, first place will go to 44 in Monza. I said that early, and I'm going to keep saying it until the end of the season. There's no quit in my genes. It's just harder and harder to do it every Grand Prix. But I'm going to ride with him until the end, because let me tell you something. That black in him came out this race. The black in him came out. That was not his mom's side on the radio. It was not. And you know what? He got to... You know what the second he said...
I think thank you, Africa, for that, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, some of us were probably in his ears like, you know, there's some bullshit what they're doing to you over there, right? But he literally came out and he was like, you know what, enough. I had the Sam Jackson monologue from Snakes on a Plane going on when he's like, you guys really messed me up here. Yeah. I can't believe how badly you messed me up. And all I'm hearing is, enough is enough. I've had it. You know what? We out. We done. Don't renew the contract. Even if Toto comes with 2 years, 100M. We're not resigning.
Where does he go?
Anywhere else. We'll walk. We'll ride a bicycle on the grid. It'll be 20 and a half teams.
He can be an ambassador. He's got the biggest followership than Formula One itself.
Do you know what I'm saying? That guy could start running the Comrades Marathon, and we'll watch it like it's Formula One. But the season it's very hard to get excited for the season right now because we know the championship's done. So all we're looking for now is for race wins. Yeah. All I'm hoping for is that we get that one win to end this nonsense 300 race non-thingy-majig that they're doing. And also, all I want is, what did Alonso say? When he only drives well when he's where? When he's where? Huh? When he's where? That's a very interesting. That was interesting. I don't know what that was, but also we need to talk about your boy Gasly. He got qualified, but Tsunoda again. He finished outside of the points again.
Listen, I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't want us to sound like we're hating. Can we talk about the good guys? Lance Stroll got a point.
Trust fund baby. He's in his bag right now. Right? You know what? He's doing consistently well. I honestly think he doesn't want to get kicked out for Christmas dinners. He wants to be able to go home for Christmas. Hey, I mess with him. The Canadian twins, they're trying. The other one's gonna get kicked out. Latifi's out of there. Yeah. He's out of there. But Stroll, he did very, very well today. And you know what? I will give Ocon his props today. Yeah. I will. I won't jump on him too much. He did a job. Doesn't mean I rate him.
It's fine.
Doesn't mean I rate him.
Today's a good start.
Yes, Lando too did some things too.
Listen, Lando knew. He was like 6, 7, 8, somewhere. I should finish within those positions.
Yeah, and you see who got paid, right? They paid Danny Rick. You see that he got paid. He's driving like he got paid. He's like, I'm just here to finish. I'm not really gonna do anything.
No, it's the honey badger. I refuse to believe that.
Stop
but no. Before we let you go, yeah. We know Max Verstappen won, of course, driver of the day, right? Cool. I mean, there was no contender. Let's be honest, okay? But anyway, worst driver of the day for you.
Valtteri Bottas.
Why?
It's just this dip that he's been on this weird, consistent dip ever since, and the bodyguard from Shanghai is doing his thing. That's a rookie versus a vet who was racing in a championship team. So I'm asking questions about Bottas now. Is Bottas just becoming Bottas, where the car was doing most of the work for him when he was at Merck? I'm starting to think yes, because the sample size suggests so. We've got more than half a season of data. So for me, it was Valtteri Bottas who didn't bring it today.
Sure. Okay, cool. And that's how we wrap it up. We'll see you in Monza. Cheers. next week?
Yeah, I'll try. That one is a bit tough, but I'll try.
I know. When they told me you were coming, I was like, oh, he is? They're like, yeah, he just made it happen. I was like, okay, cool.
Otherwise, I'll find some. I'll virtual you guys into some. But I'll holler. It's Monza.
It's Monza.
It's Monza.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we need to do better. Hey, great show.
Thank you, Sibs. All right, subs.
Okay, you can't see my toes, right?
Are you going to try keep up? Hey yo, what do you do? What's up? So we done and dusted with the Dutch Grand Prix. As you can tell, glory, Man United, right? We're about to kick off the game against Arsenal in just a bit. But before we talk about, of course, football, we're speaking all things F1. Sabelo, your thoughts on the race?
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's just one of those races where everything that can happen in F1 happens. I mean, luckily, no big crash. So we're always happy as F1 fans that that doesn't happen because we want the races safety first. But in terms of like pit lane drama, overtaking drama, like car drama, it was all in there. Yeah, it was all in there. So all I can say is that, look, first of all, well done to Verstappen. He did what he had to do, and he just managed his race. And look, his team made all the right decisions. And what I've realized is that whenever there's a safety car coming up, Verstappen will pit. He will take advantage of that, and their team will make the best decision at that point.
Hannah, is my girl Hannah doing the thing? Hannah is just on point. She's literally always thinking on her toes. I love Hannah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's lovely. Yeah. Moving on to Mercedes. Look, I don't know. Someone's getting paid. Someone's getting the bag. Someone's getting the brown paper bag, because I don't understand how they just left Lewis on mediums. Like, you could see that there's 13 laps left, and the safety car was going to take a while because Tsunoda's car was like right there, just chilling there. Valtteri, yeah, his car was right there, and no one was really taking care of it. Like, I don't know if he had stopped at a place that was far from all the help to take the car off the track, but you could tell after about two laps that, look, that car is not going, the safety car is not going anywhere anytime soon. So I don't understand how you don't go on softs. Even if you think that softs won't last, let's say, 10 laps or whatever, it was going to be managed by the safety car because they're moving slowly. They're not racing. Put him on softs. And the worst thing that made it even worse, it showed exactly what could have happened, because as soon as they were out, Russell was on softs, Hamilton was on mediums, and he just went past Hamilton like it was nothing.
Like, it was too easy, subs. It was too easy. But on that note, who's worse, Ferrari or Mercedes today?
I don't know. I think Ferrari's mistakes were worse, but the cost was bigger with Mercedes. You see, so like the effect of the race, the bigger clowns were Mercedes, because they literally lost Lewis a race win, and somehow keeping the championship alive at least the last two races or something like that. But Ferrari, I don't know what those guys are doing. They've got a great driver in the seat. The car is looking good, and engineers, like they're acting more like mechanics than engineers right now.
The pit crew as well, and of course we saw that tire mistake that they made with Sainz, and I'm just like,
how in the professional sport, the most expensive sport in the sporting world, in the sportiverse, if you can call it that, like the most paid people are in that sport. How do you mess up a tire?
Something you practice over 2,000 times.
It's crazy. These people are not rookies.
They're not.
These people that are changing, all you've got to do is change one tire. That's your job, and there's 2 or 3 of you for that one tire. Like, how do you mess that up? It's very disappointing, unprofessional, and look, Ferrari has been out of the discussions for years, and now they're back in the discussion. So a lot of times you think, look, we're in the discussion, let's get our podiums, things that we weren't used to for years and years and years. But look, if you're messing it up yourself, that's a problem. If we're coming third or second due to a better racer or due to our race and in the seat not being good enough, fine, you can accept that. You're happy to be in the conversation. But now you're already in the conversation in terms of the driver skill and the car, and then your pit crew starts making mistakes. No, man. They're not mechanics. They're bloody engineers.
Yeah, no, I can feel the anger. Let's quickly switch to your team, Manchester United. We see Anthony gets a start. What have you made of United so far this season?
Look, one thing I've always said is that United's issue is not coaching. It's the players that are in there. There was a lot of like big heads, a lot of people getting paid a lot, feeling that they could do whatever. Look, I'm wearing the United shirt, therefore I've done enough. There's no more I need to achieve. And that was very like people that had a very low, what can I call it? They didn't have seek achievements and stuff like that. They weren't hungry enough, they weren't running enough. And we saw that in the first two games. With Brentford and Brighton, you could see even on the stats the guys weren't running enough. Like how can you be running 18 kilometers less than the other team? That's just not professional. It's not competitive.
Definitely not. Top four, before I let you go, is it possible for United?
Yeah, it's more than possible. I think United's looking at a number 3 or a number 4 that's very close to number 3. I think definitely United will have a gap over number 5.
All right, very bold predictions. I'm looking forward to seeing how the EPL ends off. Monza, what are your expectations?
Look, much of the same. But I do think that if somehow they find the mole, whoever is making the mistakes or paying the bag to whoever is at Mercedes, and they actually have everyone committed to the driver's achievements being met, then I think Lewis can put a spanner in the works there. But if they carry on like this, making the wrong decisions, and it's such a simple decision, you've got 10 laps to go. Come on, it's an easy decision. Like, I don't understand. It's like there's a rookie team captain in there, and if they just get rid of that, then we have a race on our hands.
All right, we have a race in our hands and we don't have to wait too long. It is, of course, Monza. Cheerio.
Okay, let me see. Thank you. There you go.
See, they buy my interviews.
It wasn't recorded.